1 and 2. So we've got 2 temporary machines, 1 and 2. Let's find out what they are and what's wrong with them. And you're watching Florence Bandit A3060 on film. Right, first up is that I picked up in order is this Bosch. It's one with the big door to it, or very much like a 9.5 door I call it. This is a, let me just rotate the machine around a bit grubby, Bosch Maxx 6 WAA 24171GB, FD number 8808, so August 2008. So got the old type. What drum has that got? I think it's like the chevron drum they call that, I think. So I don't know what they call this one, but it's not got the metal rim on it, so it's not a Bailey made one. Bit rusty, needs a bit of work doing, but apart from that, all good. Now, if you remember this model, when I did my very last, so we're talking 8 years ago, July 28th, 2018, I did my very last day at British Heart Foundation, and this was the very last machine we tested. So this is actually quite a nod to history there. I've always wanted to play one of these with the door. Fortunately, this one is a bit too new for me to keep, otherwise I would have kept it as a bit of history. But £30 I got for this one. They're just getting out of a house that has been gutted. So it's got the old type cabinet to it. Much new. It's only, I think it's only 5 years older than my Bosch in the other room. It's a pity that that one's out of use, because we could have done a wash race between these two. But anyway, yeah, that's seemingly okay. It needs a bit, it just needs cosmetic work that I'll touch up as we go along. Brushes are okay. They'll go. The brushes are okay. Like about another year or 2 on them, so that's fine. Yeah, so we got that, and that's that. So that's gonna just get a good clean. And then I'll see where we go from there. Probably just do a spin test, and maybe we could plumb that in the bathroom, I don't know. No, I'll probably ignore doing that because it gets too much. But anyway, so that's machine number 1. Machine number 2, I've kind of broken, not a rule, but I've broken a bit of a promise to myself. She's a washer dryer, this one. An Indesit, obviously, as you can tell. This is an Indesit IWDC6125. It's I believe the newer version, because the older version has, the original has got the blue lines on the drawer from like the Time for You models. Only picked up for a £5. Literally, it was listed about 2 hours ago, and I found it on Marketplace. The story goes, apparently the belt's gone on it, but the belt is clearly attached to the machine. The owner says there was a loud bang from the machine and it just stopped, so I'm going to see what it is. I personally think it was just probably an unbalanced load or something, because, yeah. Oh, that Bosch has got, oh, let me try it. That Bosch has got the old bloody shocks to it, the rectangular ones, which I didn't know they used. So let's see. No, solid. But we'll know once we put a load in that. Anyway, this has got the metal ones that you expect them to have. Really heavy duty duct tape there, jeez. Yeah, so obviously Doris is now in here, so machines just get dragged up to the sink. They can have the hose through there if needed. I've got a hot tap pipe going through, connected to a hose connector, so I can just turn that on whenever I need. The cold disconnects that way. So I want to give this a test and see what happens if this does anything. So what can we do? Well, obviously we'll do a spin first and see where we get with that. Right. The hell? Have they just given away a machine for £5? Right, we'll have to see you. So this is the much tidier version of, and 1200 version of what I had in the old flat. Motor bearings sound a bit dry. We can live with that. I've got some oil. Okay, let's check the dryer. cancel it. Drying on this one is program 11. Oh, it is, so it's exactly the same layout as the other one. Let's do 40 minutes of dry. See if that comes on and gets hot. Tomorrow I get a smart meter put in, so I'll know if that works. This one is immaculate. So I think literally I just give this a wipe and we can throw this on the video. Excellent, get some bedding done now. How's the drawer? Bloody hell, they've looked after this. What the hell has gone wrong with this? I don't see, there's not even any rust on it. Let's try the dryer though. The dryer might not be working because this is always, it's another reason I tend not to like going for washer dryers. So we'll see what happens. Not done a video, we're done two. Then while that's doing the maintenance wash, I'll get on with the Bosch. That sounds like a class 331 going past. Probably to Liverpool. Like that would be the machine filling, which we're not going to get. Right, the only thing is, will that actually start drying without the... I just want to test the dryer fan comes on. She's pumping out. Dryer fan's going. Dryer fan's a little bit loud on the loud side, but we'll keep that there. Oh my god, they've thrown out. Wait and see if the heat comes on. Or unless what I think's happened is the belt's come off and they've put it back on and then they just thought they'd sell the machine. But I'm looking forward to using this, you know. Yeah, come on. Okay, yeah, we're a little bit on the loud side there. That's the distribution. We'd probably do a thermo spin. Well, we're definitely getting steamed up in there. Is it instant unlock? No, it's not. Right, let's have a look. We're getting hot. Doors unlocked. Oh yeah, there's defo heat in that. Right, the dryer works. Excellent. So I guess it's a quick clean up, throw it on a maintenance wash, and then while that's going, we'll sort the Bosch out. Okay, not really much cleaning to do, so I'm going to use a bit of Morrison's Cream Cleaner Lemon Fragrance. Why not? Oh, I think we should shake that up. Again, hardly anything to do. So for a £5 we got a bloody, pretty much what we think is a fully working Indesit. Obviously, I am yet to see the full wash cycle. We've got to see if she heats, but we know the dryer elements work. So that's the main thing about that, because obviously, you know, washer dryer. Mystery though, so what actually is wrong with it? Unless, like I say, they've just heard maybe the belt did come off. Like maybe for that I might use a scourer for that. So what I do with this one is just actually put a bit on top of the machine there. Yeah, just use that. Oh yeah. Now you're talking. Bloody nooks and crannies you've got to get into it, see? The only problem with these, like, these chipboard lid appliances, there will be some stains that I probably won't be able to get out, like watermarks, but we can do it. It literally is just all surface dirt, and then what I'll do is go over with this. The sound, as I say, you always hear is that bloody fan. That has nothing to do with it, so it's wired directly onto the main light, and that and the fact I've got a freaking LED light. I know that Service Quartz is in dismay of that, so am I. The LED lighting in this house, right, it's so whatever it is, I think it's cold white, it sometimes makes it look smoky in a room. So I've come into the kitchen thinking that like the oven's burning or something. It's that bad. I think we switch this off on the plug actually, so I don't have to start a wash cycle. So now that is amazing that they've been. Obviously when I pick stuff up I never tell them like anything they could have done, because I think, well, you know, finders keepers, you know, considering that a lot of machines around here. Now, heartbreaking news, someone was for £40 selling a Hotpoint Aquasis, and it was a 2006 model, but they just refused to answer. I was going to get it and do an experiment, and I was going to say, right, I was going to try and stick a brush motor on it and just see what would happen as a test bed, because no one's actually done that. Because a lot of people know I want a WD860, but obviously they are brushless. So why I can't have one. But we said, what would happen if you tried to stick one on? No one's ever done it. People say, oh, it would throw up an error code. I'm like, yeah, but no one's actually tried it. And I was going to be the first, but messaged, and I'm sure that many people who know Marketplace, they don't even look at your message. Next thing you know, oh, it's been sold. You think, you plonker. Funny enough, I taught someone that word. Taught a friend from the Philippines that, what plonker means, and they're like, you guys have very funny language over there. But even the door trim's got no dirt in it as well, so I don't even need to take that apart. Wow, this might be one of my easiest cleans ever. Someone's smoke alarm's been going off for like 5 minutes. Probably can hear it. There we are. The seal. Brand new brush from Home Bargains today, that is. Yeah, they burned the house down. Oh, they got a Hotpoint dryer or something. I always go around. Oh, and there's me mop. Zalo in Manchester. You don't really get any of that hard water. Right, drop 2 dishwasher tablets in, because the drawer doesn't even really need a clean, to be honest. Bloody hell. My God, are they burning the house down or something? So here we go. There's bleach on that brush. I bet by the time I finish, that alarm's going to be still going off. This is so clean. Wow, I mean, okay, I'm not saying I'm complaining, because, you know, it means that I've got on a machine to film and whatnot. But I mean, just, it shows the throwaway society we live in. No, that's just hard water there, that is. There you go, pretty much. I got 2 pence out of the Bosch though. I've got to forget how hot the water comes out of it. It's like 60 degrees. No. Oh, it's all bloody hard water. Well, I suppose Manchester water's not perfect. Still going off, what the hell? I mean, okay, we're laughing, but I mean, better keep an eye out, because you never know. I'm just saying, I know we're having a laugh about it, but you never know. Right, dishwasher tablets in the cupboard. This is my little stash where I keep everything. See? There are 2 alarms going off, I can hear someone else. So, these toilet bowl cleaners, but they're only for more heavy, dirty machines, like the Bosch. Right. This will be where we test the machine's watertight as well, but she's held some water so far. So here we go. I'm about to try and turn the machine that way a bit when we actually do a video. And then while this is going on, this smells like a bloody swimming pool in there. While this is going on, I'll get on with doing the Bosch. Quite service slimline now I do. So probably on 1, which is white cotton 90. Oh yeah, how you plugged her in? Set that all around to 90. I'll give it 40 minutes of drying just to give it a thing. And actually, no, we don't need drying, do we? No. Program 1, nothing else on here. You got delay timer, intensive wash 1200, 600, eco time. It literally is like the IWDC in the flat. And I'll do a bit more cosmetic work as that goes along. Okay. Oh yeah, they're saying you need to do the towel wash in this. We need to do a wall wash in this as well. I got some new products today, by the way, from Sainsbury's, Comfort Pure Dreams, Cashmere Soft, and for the irons, Comfort Vaporess. I've got Colin the Caterpillar Cake. Oh, the hose is a bit kinked. There we go. That's why I'm not getting a full fill. I don't know what level we fill, so we've got this holding. Unfortunately, having a bloody tiny kitchen is the problem, but oh well. While the Indesit is going, let's test the Bosch on a spin. Maybe stick a towel on there. Just see how that copes with it. Filthy thing, this will need a good wash. Needs a new cable, this does. I'll better watch that bloody hose. You know, loads of... Yeah, right, you can see that, yeah? Interesting, we're not spinning. Some of the water in the machine is absolutely bloody filth. There we are. Anti-clockwise spinner. The Indesit one might warm up. Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, it does the progressive ramp up. Oh, that's going to be fun filming this. I think these do a straight ramp up to 1200 as well. So I thought I need to test the suspension as that's got the older shocks to it. It's a dry towel. Okay, let's have a look what the water looks like coming out. It's a bit grey, but that's just one way to clean out the bloody sink. Red. That's definitely helped blast some stuff out of it. Chug. So, update on the Bosch quickly. She's out here, ready to be done. I can't find any bloody sandpaper. So I'm going to have to try something else to file that down. Done a bit of bodgery on the paint, like Phil would do. Use some auto detailing paint, because I can't do spray painting here. Now I'm going to tackle this bloody, I tell you what we use at the top, not cream cleaner. I'm going to use my good old friend, the pink stuff. This, no. As I said, this lid wouldn't fit my Bosch, I realise it's the smaller lid. But I did break parts off a lid of something like this for her. So let's try with the flannel. Yeah, so put a bit on there. Look at that. Already breaking through it. Okay. Yeah, it could do better, but look at that. Bloody hell. It was left in a shed in the back, and these guys were just literally, they were gutting their house. Like I went and it was like they'd torn it right down to the ground. The thing is that caught my suspicion at first, it had been listed for a tenner, and that's why I was like, oh my goodness, go and get it. And that was literally like just 2 days ago. And then yesterday night, or well, evening, I went and looked again. I was like, where's that Bosch that I saw? Because the equalizers had gone. And then I saw this, I was like, oh, and it said £30. I was like, what? I thought it was a tenner. Which got me thinking, is the machine broken? And are they just trying to like scam people? Because some people know the way Marketplace works, that you can still sell a faulty machine. As we know from half the machines I've picked up. But no, they were two friendly, like young guys. They're helping out. They were they said to me, they always asked, like, do you fix them up? I said, no, I said, well, I said, I collect. I always say that because, like, someone don't want them to think that, like, you know, you're taking something off them. Not, it matters, but I just don't think of them knowing, oh, you're taking something off us to make more money. And thinking, especially because I thought, did they put it up for a reason? Yeah. Tell you what, drop that on the floor, I'm going to get the scouring pad. So yeah, that's what I was just thinking about. They were nice. They offered me the boiler there, and I was like... So I showed them a picture of the 9530, and I said, this is what I collect. I thought maybe it might trigger some memory for them. And they might think, oh, I might know someone who has one, or, you know. And they said, what makes you want to collect them? And I said, well, you know, I said that they don't make... I mean, yeah, eBag, fine, but we don't really make machines in, you know, Great Britain anymore. And I said, this is a time when, you know, the appliance industry in, you know, in England we were proud of. And they said, oh, interesting. Because I think they saw the 953 and they saw the Electron next to it. And yeah, so they saw that next to it and thought, well, look at that. That transforms that. Apart, yeah, you do still get a bit of residue, but you can just scrub all that out. You've got a scourer pad. Oh, but there we go. That camera thing nearly too full. The SD card. That I can use a sticky stuff remover. That's the bloody Bosch sticker. But look at that. That's a major improvement. That is. Bloody hell. What I can do. Yeah, if anyone from America's listening and hearing go bloody hell, that's a very British thing to say. That is. Oh, I love using these brushes. It's bloody good. The bee's knees. So you've got to be a bit of a plonker to... a bloody plonker. Yeah, the lids with these little grooves though, they do get on my nerves. There we go. That's ready to be one wipe. And I'll use some, can I use WD-40, or I've got what's called sticky stuff remover. But there you go, that's quite a transformation. Right, she's had a new cable fitted because the old one was ripped at part of it. It's all been cleaned up. There's some bleach in there, a toilet bowl cleaner. So that's, and a dishwasher tablet. Cotton's 90, nothing else. Yay! See the water going in there. Oh, I have two machines done. This is on the dolly board, this one, so just when she's done, and then I'll bring the Indesit there, and that's what I'll film tomorrow. Nice motor sound. This one's filthy, this machine. Same motor as the Maloney Service and the Bosch XL. I could use more water, to be honest, but yeah, there you go. So I just thought I'd show that working. There we go. So not the Bailey drum or whatever, no. Older version. Yeah, nice. Someone had the 1400 version of this. Was it Cookie? I can't remember. Someone's had a 1400 version of this. I do like the doors on these ones, that's the thing. Yeah, it's nice though. It'd be a nice little thing to play with for a bit. Get it nice and cleaned out and descaled. There's the Indesit just there. On the cool down now, I'm just going to have a look how bad that water is. I did overfill this a bit more to get onto the seal. But yeah, that's done a good job heating up. God, got the muck in that water. Bloody hell. Anyway, yeah, I think everyone's looking forward. I've sent this to a Facebook group I'm in. Everyone's excited, I think. Never know, I might give this one to a collector if they want it. Don't know if anyone. That one definitely is being sold over. That's £5. I mean, that's a good profit, but this one definitely. We've got a bit of a blockage in there. Let's have a look. Definitely a blockage in that hose. A lot of crud coming out of it. There we go. It's getting there. There's a lot of muck coming out of that hose. Definitely needs a good. Can't unfortunately stop that. Just want to shake the hose a bit, see what happens. Bloody hell, man! What is in that? I've never cleaned this out. They've never done a maintenance wash in that. There we go. Oh my goodness me. What the hell? Have they put like 7 beach or something into this bloody machine? What the hell? Oh my god. There we go. The flow of that is really poor, that's the problem. One thing, it's bloody clean out there. I always put it through the overflow. I put some bleach in the overflow. It's very hot water, I like that. Blimey. That's appalling, that is. Let's shake the hose and what else can get out. Ooh, got steamed up. It's like silt out the bottom of the bloody River Irwell or something. I'll just give the sink a good clean out. Wow, that's appalling, that is. There you go. Last of it here. Hey, good job we do these maintenance washers. Also, I had to break the hose off the solenoid. I had to use a Dremel and a chisel. No, I'm surprised I didn't really break the thing. Yeah, it was completely launched on there. It's like they glued it on there. This does, yeah, as you know, the slow progressive ramp up. The Indesit motor needs warming up, see? And then I've just bought the Bosch in here to keep her out of the kitchen. Look, Bosch and Bosch there. So yeah, I mean, you know, if it's a much older one, I probably would have her in the collection. But there you go, she's all done. I mean, even that is a big improvement to what that was. Just get a cloth and I'll wipe that and see what happens. Yeah, the grub that came out of that bloody machine, man, on the drain. Bloody hell, it was something else. But there you go. So that's done. Indesit's in the kitchen, waiting to be plumbed in. And what you can do, you can watch me do now, guys, is put the hot point on. So there you go, she's there waiting. So what I do, now I'm looking to get a grommet to put around that, because otherwise what you've got to be careful of, that doesn't slice through the bloody hose. So you can see that it cuts some of the plastic. That's fine though, because it's not, yeah, as long as that's there, that's fine. Right, there you go. So we get dishwasher tablet, stick that in there. I think that's everything I've got in there. And I'll put on Super Wash 65. There we go. And I've blocked that off at the end there like I used to do. So yeah, that's the two temporary machines, an Indesit IWDC6125 Washer Dryer and a Bosch Maxx 1200 WAA24171GB from 2008. Get filming that tomorrow, and then we'll see where we go. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.